Hi, we're looking at division strategies today, and I put down here in the corner some review division strategies of what we did basically back in Unit 1 on division. So there's some different ways you can show division. Here's a problem, 29 divided by 3. You can do a share out, deal out 1 by 1, share out, deal out in bigger chunks, skip count like 3, 6, 9, and keep going. Use the multiplication facts that you know. If you know that 9 times 3 equals 27, that tells you that the answer is 9 with a remainder of 2 because you've got 27, you've got 2 left over. So the share out, deal out, I've seen a lot of you use before. And it's really it's probably the most time consuming, but it definitely shows your work. So if you had to show your work and visually show your division, you would draw 3 circles, boxes, whatever you want to do, and then count out to 29. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So you've got these 2 left over here, and you've got 9 in each of the other circles. So now I know that it's 9, remainder 2. Now sometimes you don't want to just do a remainder 2. You could do a fraction for that, or you could do a decimal. So we're going to look at this problem up here for that. It says the 4th graders are setting up the playground for field day. One of the parents brings 74 balloons and to decorate the tables. If the 4th graders divide the balloons evenly among 8 tables, how many balloons will each table get? So I know for sure that there are 74 balloons, that I know. And I know that it's divide because I see that word right there, divide. And then I know it's by 8 because there's 8 tables. So my question is, how many balloons are we going to get? Okay. So let's look at the problem. So I know it's going to be 74. I'm going to go over here to my equation. I'm going to do another text box. In order to get the symbols, you have to do another text box. So I go to equation, double click on that, and you should have your, let's see, if I do another text box there, and I put the equation, it should do that there for me. But if it doesn't, I'm not sure why. So we're going to move this over then. Go over here and see if it'll do it this way. Sometimes you just have to play around with the tools and see if it'll work. So let's go to equation. Let's do double there. Let's do a text box actually first. Text box. And then let's go to the equation. I don't know why it's not working. You guys are probably better at this than I am. There we go. Okay, divided by, and then I know it's by 8. Okay, and that's going to equal what? Okay, that's my question. So I'm going to think to myself, okay, what times 8 is going to equal 74? And I know that 9 times 8 equals 72. So I'm going to write that here to show my work. 9 times 8 equals 72. So now I know that I have 2 left over because I'm going to have 74 balloons, so remainder 2. Now you can write that as remainder 2, or I can write it as equals, I can write it as 9 and 2/8, which also equals 9 and 1/4. Now, not 9 and 1/4. And you can do fractions over here as well, which will be easy for you. So I'm just going to separate this so we know it's 9 and 2/8 and 9 and 1/4. Now 9 and 1/4 also equals, if I'm thinking a decimal, I could also say it equals 9 and 25/100. So that can also be how you write it. So you have to decide what is the way you want to write it, if it's with a remainder, with a fraction, with a decimal. all equal to the same answer. So how did you handle the remainder in this problem? If you left it as a whole number, that wouldn't be correct because you could, well, the whole number would be with 7, that would be 9 remainder 2. So that would be left as a whole number. If you turned it into a fraction, that would be 9 1/4 or 9 2/8. If you turned it into a decimal, it'd be 9 2500 like this one. So you explain your choice why, why you would do that if you had that in a problem, okay? So that's kind of like division strategies that you're going to be using in your page 214 today. So as you're looking at that, you can come back to these division strategies on how you're going to show your work. Okay, have a great day.